What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Marv, aka Muffin Man Marv, and today we're going to talk about our post-chaos wish list. Once Outriders sorts their shit out, what we think, or what I think personally, should be implemented in the game. And yeah, just a bit of a wish list, guys. So let's get into it. If you're not subbed to the channel already, make sure you drop a sub so you can stay up to date. And if you liked the video, drop a like. So the first thing on my wish list, number one, Transmog. Transmognification. Let's say you're a Devastator, but you like the way a bit of Trickster armor looks. You can essentially take a piece of Devastator armor and make it look like a bit of Trickster armor. But like the legendary stuff, you know? That's basically what Transmog is, more style. And look, Transmog would be easy to do. It's not a game-changing modification they'd need to do. Okay, that's the first one. Second, a firing range, like a dummy firing range to test your builds. Even if it's just in like like where the caravan's kept. If it's just sitting there, you can change it to normal, elite, boss, and you can test your abilities, test your guns. That would be great. I think that's pretty simple. I think that would be the favorite of the bunch. A firing range. Okay. Number three would be a new endgame mode. Right. As good as this endgame is, it can be quite tedious sometimes, and sometimes it's quite soul crushing when you get all the way to the end. But I think a new sort of mode, more along the line of like zombies, how long you can survive, would provide a bit more incentive to play anything else besides a DPS build, right? So build some of the other trees, or a DPS and anomaly build. You know, if we had an endgame where it wasn't so focused on speed running, you know, like 2 modes, I reckon. That'd be on the horizon. To be fair, the community's talking about it. I think it's something that's reasonable. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, altered armor. Okay, so we've got obviously our armors all the way up to legendary now. But what if there was a 4th bit of armor called, or a 4th tier of armor, like called an altered armor? That's something better than in a legendary, a bit of armor or a bit of gear that has 3 mod slots. That would be absolutely huge. Here's a post from Reddit. This is where I got the idea from. But obviously the concept's there. I guarantee you it's something they bring into the game. It looks like it would be something they would bring into the game with a further patch or in whatever DLC. Because I'm assuming, look, they're going to definitely increase the level cap from 30 to whatever it needs to be, and I see them adding way more gear as well in terms of level of gear. I see them adding that, so altered armor would be awesome. The 4th wishlist item would be an inventory lock, something to lock the items in your inventory so you don't unassumingly dismantle or disassemble a bit of gear that you wanted to hold on to. This should have been in the original, obviously, release of the game. I think it's a must. They need to implement this change. Inventory lock would be high on the wish list. And my last bit of wish list, the Tiago store at the end. When you reach the end game, he has legendaries for like the drop pod resources. A rotating inventory. From a couple of reports now, people that are obviously in the end game, is once you've bought those legendaries, you're pretty much done with that store. So it makes it irrelevant. How about we make that store something that rotates, like a weekly store? You've obviously seen it in a lot of free-to-play games where there's a store that rotates. Do that, except obviously use the drop pod resources to buy it. But that is my 6 things on the wish list. My top 6 things on the wish list that I would like to see implemented in the game. I don't think they're unreasonable. Which one of those do you think makes the most sense? Comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see. All right, if not one of my suggestions, what do you suggest that they add to this game to make it a better experience? It's already a great experience, but it can always be better, guys. If you liked the video, drop a like on the video, and if you want to stay up to date, make sure you drop a sub. I will see you in the next one. Muffin Man Marv, and I'm out. Peace.